Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to African Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have two great topics for today's show, in which the first one is people need to listen when other people speak to them. And the second topic of today's show is people need to stop being perfectionists. So let's get right into the first topic. There's still so many people out there. I see that strongly believe that everybody's got to listen to them the first time that they speak, and that when everybody's got to drop everything that they're doing, uh, like when they snap their fingers and stuff like that, everybody has to jump for them. Um, and, they want everybody to just obey them and stuff like that. But yet these are the same people that don't listen for anything when anybody else speaks to them. Then in any relationship, professional or personal, you gotta have proper open communication, which means that it's included that you gotta be able to listen to one another. You know, there are people who own major corporations or who are also CEOs and stuff like that. They're high up in administration who, even though that they may have the final decision or the final say in things, they still listen to their board of directors, to their staff, right? Even to their employees and to their customers. And because in order to have a proper business, you got to have proper open communication, which means you got to be able to listen to one another. Because if it's just one sided, you're not going to have that proper relationship. You're going to lose uh, co-workers, you're going to lose employees, and you're going to lose customers. And then there goes your business. So so in order to have a a proper successful business, you got to be able to listen to one another. Seriously, no matter how high up in administration that you are, or even if you're the owner or whatever, you got to, they listen to their board of directors, they listen to their co-workers, their employees, and to their customers and stuff. That's how they're able to have a successful business. Because again, if you don't have this, right, you're not going to be able to have a proper business. Your business is going to tank. It's going to go down. And you don't want that. And even in a personal life, you know, you got to be able to have proper open communication with one another to have a proper relationship. Because without that, you won't be able to have a relationship. So, um, yet I still see so many people who still believe that it's just their way or the highway, that everybody's got to obey them, and um, you know, that everybody has to listen to them only, that they don't have to listen to anybody else or whatever. And that's not the proper attitude to have. Seriously, you're not going to be a success if you don't have proper open communication, and if you don't listen to each other. So, but anyways, now that also brings me to the next topic. In a way, people have to stop being perfectionists. You know, um, I've said it in prior episodes too that you know, uh, if you're making a product, you got to give it 110% of your best. you know, and you just got to make it with, with what you have. Do the best that you can with what you have, in other words. And um and so it's just, we're not machines. We're not machines. We're not robots. We're humans. We're not made perfect, right? And stop looking for the little imperfections of things. Seriously. If something's so minor, so small, so minuscule, who gives a rat's ass? Honestly, life is too short to worry about the teeny, teeny, tiny, small little things in life. You know, if something's like, if a product is like, if it did not come out well at all, let's say if there's like a big major problem with it, then that's a different story. But if something is so minor, really, just move on from it. Just get the product out there, and that's it. Seriously. And like, even in a personal life, if you're let's say painting or something like that, and if you can't reach like a small tiny little spot that where really no one's going to see, who gives a crap? Honestly, seriously, it's just, you did the best that you can with what you have. No one's going to give a rat's patooties about a small tiny little minuscule little thing in a corner, unless if you open up your mouth and say, "Oh my God, the little thing the earth is going to stop rotating. Life is going to be over. The skies are going to come tumbling down." No one's going to give a rat's ass. Seriously. Because, you know, with perfectionists, you know, um, like I said, we're just all human. We're not robots. And for those that are perfectionists, you're going to push everybody away. No one's going to want to be around to help you. No one's going to want to be around you. You're literally going to be pushing everybody away from you. And then you're going to be left alone. And if that happens, there goes your business, there goes your relationships, there goes everything. You lose everything. And that's, you shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want to lose everything. So, um, again, we're human. We're not machines. We're not perfect. Just do the best that you can with what you got, and screw everybody else, whoever doesn't like it. You know, but but also at the same time, if you're making a product and stuff like that, if there's like a really big problem with that product, then of course you got to toss that to the side and start from scratch again. But if something is so minuscule, go right past it. Just get the product out there. No one's going to look at that teeny, 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 tiny little thing, you know, and you don't say anything. Seriously. But for the perfectionists, I'm like, oh my God, that little teeny, 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 tiny little minuscule little dot. I want everybody. And you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You move on. You get that product out there. No one's going to complain about teeny, teeny, tiny little thing. Seriously. And so, otherwise, because if you don't change for the better, if you want to, and if you stay the perfectionist, no one's going to have anything to do with you. You will lose everything. So, but anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. And the link to there is awldny.com. And you guys could check out all the products that are on there, and all the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. And I also want to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. And you guys could check out all the pages on there. And on the homepage of the website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. Also, on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the links to my to the 2 books that I wrote, in which if you follow those links, you guys could check out both of my books, and you guys can also purchase both of my books as well. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.